Toyota Pace truck pulls down to the center of the infield. We're ready to go late model style. On the point, the rookie contender, Andrew Gomes, ready to bring the field down with Connor Souza on the outside. Green flag is out. Souza on the outside gets a good run down into turn number 1.
Souza gets to jump off of 2. He's got the lead down the back stretch as it's going to look to be 3 wide for that second position. Belcher and Gomes and Charlie Rose trying to get into that battle.
Rose trying to squeeze in down to the inside, settles it back as they hit turns 1 and 2. They roll off the second corner. The 10 of Gomes trying to hang on as he's got a host of competition coming up behind him as they come off of 4.
It is a hornet's nest from position 2 on back. Out front, Connor Souza in that 38 is your leader as he goes down the back stretch 2 laps in.
Into 3, Charlie Rose slides up, takes a look, drops to the bottom, tries a crossover move, gets a nose up underneath Gomes. They race down into turn number 1. Rose takes a spot away. Here comes Belcher trying to fill the hole.
Here comes Gomes battling back on the outside. Doesn't have enough for Charlie Rose there. Charlie Rose takes the second position. Here comes Belcher looking for third.
Into 1 and 2 they go. 4 laps up on the board. Gomes starting to backslide just a little bit on the top side as they roll down the back straightaway. Burns has worked himself up into 5th. 6 is Jenison. 7th is the 4 of Souliere looking to the inside of Richie Murray. That is the battle there as they come off at 2.
Off of 2, down the back stretch. Belcher holds on to 3rd. Gomes trying to get there. He battles for 4th position with Jacob Rowdy Burns as they go across the stripe, give the advantage to Gomes.
Burns down low, though, trying to take that away as they roll down into 3. Behind them, 4 cars battling for position. You got Jenison, Murray, Souliere, and Lebrun. They roll down the front straightaway. Lebrun trying 3 wide, trying to squeeze it underneath Souliere. Souliere gathering it back in.
Out front, positions 1 through 3 are single file. It's Souza, Rose, Belcher, and here comes Jacob Rowdy Burns for 4th with 5th going to Gomes.
Down the back stretch, and Connor Souza sets the pace. Charlie Rose is 2nd. There's about 4 car lengths between them. Another 5 back to Chase Belcher. Belcher getting a mirror full of Jacob Burns as they come off at turn number 2.
9 laps complete. Coming to 10, a third of the way home. Your leader, Connor Souza, in that number 38 Monroe Dairy, black and yellow and red car. He leads out into turn 2 down the backstretch.
Down into 3, and Charlie Rose starting to close in that gap. They roll down off of turn number 4. 11 laps complete. And the lead is dropped to about 2 car lengths. Make it 1.5 down the back straightaway.
Down the back straightaway. Charlie Rose closing to the back bumper of Connor Souza. Does he have enough time? 19 laps say so. We shall see. Your leader is Souza off of 2 down the backstretch.
Gomes still sitting in that 5th spot all over the 30 of Burns as they roll down into turn number 3. Takes a look down to the inside as they come off of 4. Not enough for a run. Burns is able to hold on. Slides up. Gomes with a run down into 1. Battle for 4th down the back straightaway.
Battle for 4th. Heats up down the back straightaway. 2 youngsters, Jacob Rowdy Burns, Andrew Gomes. They battle like they've been running in this series for years. 4th position continues to heat up. Give it to Jacob Rowdy Burns down the backstretch.
Battle for the lead heating up as Charlie Rose sits on the back bumper of Connor Souza. 15 down, 15 to go. Rose sneaks a peek to the outside. Tries a crossover down the back straightaway, but Souza keeps it glued to the bottom, so Rose is going to have to do it the highway. Off of turn 4 to the outside. No, settles it back in. They make a little bit of contact.
Contact down the front stretch. Charlie Rose all over the back bumper as Connor Souza slammed the door shut last time. Maybe not so here.
No, then all Charlie did was remind him, pick a lane, give me one, and Charlie works that outside groove. Off of turn number 2, Rose finds himself setting the pace down into 3.
Rose in that number 91. He's your new leader over Connor Souza as they come off 4 and across the stripe. 18 laps down, 12 to go here at Seekonk.
Off the corner they come, and Connor Souza settles back into the number 2 spot. 3rd is the 35 of Chase Belcher, and he's got a double wide battle right behind him. Andrew Gomes working the inside of Burns. They go side by side, and Gomes edging out off of 2.
Chase Belcher has his rear view mirror stuffed. It's Jacob Rowdy Burns on the high line, Andrew Gomes on the low line, right to the back bumper of Belcher looking for that 3rd position.
Down the backstretch they go, and look at Burns wind up that outside lane. takes a look to the outside of Belcher. Belcher's got to play defense on both sides of the ball. They cross the stripe. Burns on the move up top.
9 laps to go here. 21 down, 9 to go as the leader will come across the stripe. It'll be 8 to go. Charlie Rose smooth sailing out front off 4.
Down off the corner they come, and look at Burns. Work that top groove into turn number 3.
Down the back stretch, Jacob Rowdy Burns, he takes over the 3rd position over Chase Belcher. Andrew Gomes right to the back bumper of Belcher as he's going to look to make a move going into 1.
Burns up to 3rd now, sets his sights on the top 2 while Gomes works the inside of the 35 of Belcher, down across the stripe and into 1, looking for the advantage, and he has it off of turn 2. 5 laps to go for Charlie Rose.
You got to wonder if Belcher has just used up all that he had as he lets Burns and Gomes get around him to take that 5th position. As up front it continues to be single file. Charlie Rose looking for his first win of 2024.
Charlie sets the pace across the stripe with 4 to go and a comfortable 8-car length advantage. Field stretching itself out around the 3rd mile into turn 3. Charlie goes. And here comes Burns trying to close in on Connor Souza. And how about Gomes? Hasn't given up that fight even a little bit as they roll down into 1.
Rolling down into 1. Gomes right to the back bumper of Jacob Rowdy Burns. It'll be 2 more circuits around as your leader comes across the stripe here.
Across the stripe they come, and Charlie is in command, in control, and in charge. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Closing in on lap traffic. White flag. High in the air. Look at Gomes underneath Burns looking for a podium, sliding it up and having to hang on with 1 to go.
He'll hang on 1 more circuit around. The battle continues to be for that 2nd position. Give it a 3-wide battle into 3 and 4.
Checkered flag is out. Charlie Rose takes down the win. Battle for 2nd down to the stripe and give it to Jacob Burns on the outside. 3rd going to Connor Souza. Gomes finishing 4th, and Chase Belcher rounding out the top 5. Charlie, congratulations. A move on the outside. This car was good.
It was real good. It was a little too tight on the bottom, but I caught Connor, and we raced pretty good, you know, and I knew he'd just hold his line, and yeah, we raced really good. It was fun. That was fun. It's the best car I've had here in a long time. Last 2 weeks has been really good.
You got out front and just walked away from everybody. Was your spotter telling you how much of a lead you had?
No, he don't say much. I tell him, unless something's going on, don't tell me much. Just let me race my race.
It's got to feel real good. You've been getting closer and closer to this all season long, and all of a sudden you're on fire.
Yeah, it's been going good. We've been doing what we got to do and tried some stuff in the beginning of the year and tried a few more things the last few weeks for the heat, and it seemed to come alive the last couple weeks here.
I know you got some people to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank the guys that stuck it out this week and helped me out. I mean, I got to thank Nat, got me the distributor, and Larry for the thing, and Kevin for buying me a new ignition system, and we changed every single wire switch in this car because I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, so we changed it all. You know, it was awesome. I got to thank you guys for making it fun again this year. This year I've had a lot of fun over here. The most fun I probably ever had, you know. David's been really good, and Lenny, and Dawn and the thing, and Big Ed. It's been really fun this year. I've had a blast.
I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations.
You, Kevin, and everybody else, it's just been really fun this year, you know. It's awesome.
Charlie Rose having fun again, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. And Jacob, all of a sudden, you caught that lead group, and to the outside you went. This car was real good up top.
Yeah, this car was great up top. This is where it likes to be. It's the main group we want to be in, but we needed a yellow. We started 6th. They pulled away, and we only had a certain amount of laps to catch them. And Charlie was quick tonight. I knew he was going to get his first win of the season. It's always fun battling with him. Wish I had the opportunity to.
The 2nd place tonight, solidly in the championship chase coming into August. You got to feel good about that.
Yeah, I feel great. I mean, we're just saving tires. I mean, it's the biggest thing about this whole playoff chase format, so we'll see what happens once the playoffs come.
A lot of people you want to thank.
Huge thanks to my uncle, Mike Vaness, all my sponsors, Colin Vaness, my whole crew, and all the fans that came out tonight.
Congratulations. Great 2nd place run to Jacob Rowdy Burns. And 3rd place to Connor Souza. And Connor, I looked over at your car earlier today, and the welder looked like he was under there fixing something. Obviously, they got it right.
Yeah, our bracket on the exhaust broke earlier in the day, and we got that fixed and made a couple adjustments to the car in the 2nd practice and went faster, and I was just cruising in the heat, and I really thought we had today won. And then, Charlie came up on my outside, and, he just had the better car, and, just kind of a little bit of a disappointing night.
A little bit of a disappointing, but you're going in the right direction now. I know you've had your ups and downs all year long. You've had your good nights, your bad nights. This has got to feel good as we get closer to the playoffs. You're getting closer and closer to getting in.
Yeah, early in the year I thought we would have a really great year going, and, we started off strong with a 5th place, and, it just kind of seems like we, haven't had any luck. We get driven through every week, or something happens or something breaks. So it feels good to be up here, but, it's, still looking for that first win of the year.
So when you break something, make sure it's earlier in the day so they can fix it before the racing begins.
Yeah, that's the objective, is to not break anything, but, yeah, sucks. But
I know you got some people you want to thank.
I want to thank, my whole crew, especially my dad for spending all the money he does. I want to thank Vinny Ranagato for all the help he does on my car, and, with coaching me and helping me, still figure these things out. It's only my 2nd year in them. And I got to thank all my sponsors, Monroe Dairy, the Sacred Cow, Smokey's Auto Repair, Little Webb's Tires and Fuels, the Hamilton Diner that just opened up down the road, Titan Vet Clinic, and everybody else that helped out.
Congratulations, great run for 3rd. How about a round of applause for our loser? 2nd to Rowdy Burns, and our winner, one more time, Charlie Rose.